All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Coffee Run with John from ProCraps. Here we go. Happy Veterans Day. We'll start things off right. We'll talk about the vets here in just a little bit, of course, but we got to do our thing. We got to get rolling out the gate here. So why don't we just get? I'm just going to go today. I'm just going to go all in. I had such an awful week or so. I'm just going to rail dump, and we're just going to do it. I'm not going to warm up at all. I'm just going to freaking go. So let's do it here. Let's put our 2K on out there. Again, I'm looking for $500 today. There's 2K. There's 200 and change, right? It's 1,800 across for 2 rolls. For 2 rolls, 1,800 bucks. Just gonna make my money today and pop off the finger and get the hell out of the casino today. That's what's gonna happen here, right? Either that, or my mood is gonna come with me and we're gonna get torched. So it's one of the two, right? Here we go. Brand new set of dice, never been used before. Here we go. Let's get rolling here. A little hard way set. Come on out the gate. Catch us a point. This puck is off, not on. Apologies on that. Here we go. Let's get our paycheck, and then I want to sit down and talk to y'all for a little bit. Here we go. Let's come on out. Let's come on out. We got us. Oh, what a beautiful throw. The hard 10 I was waiting for last week. It finally came. There it is. Hard 10. Bam. On a point of 10. Let me mark that up for y'all. That's a 5-5 right there. I think the roll tracker should pick that up. There it is. That's our point. And let's leave it on that. We'll let the fives up hard way. Catch a quick little coffee. I've not had 1 sip of coffee yet today. Got up, took care of the pups early. Got thumbnails going for this morning, and then here we go. All right, let's go. Oh my God, it's a split. It's a 7. Of course it's a 7, right? What else would it be when the dice split on me? Bam. Bam, PSO. It's actually good for our tracking though, right? I'm going to put another 2. I'm just going to rail dump. 2K, 2 more K out there. Replace 1,800 bucks. 200 more and change. Bad throw, whatever, right? I told you last week I'm capturing a bunch of rolls here. A bunch of shooters that we're trying to get like a book of maybe 36 shooters that pretty well mirror a real live table, right? Some good ones we had last week. We had 3 or 4 rolls in the 20s. It's good to get a PSO every now and then, a legit PSO, just to have the reality into that mix. So when I give you the set of shooters to run against your own rolls, your own strategies, it'll be more realistic, right? So that's good. Here we go. Coming out. We're going to have to do an alteration up here. We're going to have to do this a little bit differently to get out of this hand. We're going to have to adjust our strategy. 2-1-3. Not going to chase, but I'm going to play a little bit more, what's the word? Aggressive? Is aggressive the word I'm looking for? I don't think so. I think it's going to be more, a little more of a longer play. Here we go. That's a better toss. That's a 6-1. 6-1. The landing is good. Well, there's a 6-1. Landing's good. Flight was good. Here we go. That's a little better. Another one. Wow. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is this. I'm setting the hard ways, and I'm getting both dice are flying off axis. Both dice. I'm going to have to adjust. Make a tiny adjustment. Every throw so far has been that. Every single throw. Both dice spin off. Here we go. Aces that time. That's better. That's a better result. Okay. Oh, we're not getting our... Hold on. Roll tracker didn't pick up. Okay. Now we're ready. Just going to use a set that I know can produce when we have both dice off axis like that. Maybe this will help us out. Here we go. 3-1-4. They both hit too deep. Too deep. But it's a 4. And there we go. 3-1. That's our point. Now, I'm going to do a little short-term press, short-term full press. Here we go. We got to get that first $1,800 back as quickly as possible. Oh, at midnight. Look at that. Look at that. Let's rock this ATS. We got the ends. We got the ends. We got the ends early. Maybe we get lucky here, huh? On the Veterans Day. And that time, one of my dice kind of behaved a little bit. Here we go. Oh, it's a 7. Boy, today's not my day, right? 4, 3, 7. That would be a, what would you call that one? That's kind of a PSO. It's a 6 roller, but it's a PSO, right? There's, again, good one for the tracking thing, right? A good one to look at, like, you know, you had the 3, 7, set a point, another horn number, and a 7, right? It's technically a PSO, although it's a 6 roller, right? That's another good one for our set that we're collecting data with. All right, cool. So now we got nothing left. We got basically $1,400. So that's awesome. Let's, today's going to be the day, right? Where we burn the whole 10K or the whole 5K. Cool. Let's go back out. We're obviously not rolling well today. So let's just go. Let's just go here. 300, 300, 300, 300, and we'll do 100 on the 4 and 10, and just full press to the hilt here. Here we go. Here we go. This is gonna be our shooter, right? Told you when I walked in here this morning. Had a case of the Mondays. I've had a case of the Mondays since Friday, and manifesting shitty rolls today. Coming out. That's a bouncer. 6, 4, 10. All right. Can this shooter get one hit? That's 2 shooters in a row with 0 hits, right? A straight up PSO and then a 7 roll PSO. Can this shooter get one number to pay? Just one. Just one. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Nope. It's a frickin' 7. That's perfect. That's 3 straight middle fingers to Johnny today. Good. That's awesome. I can get to talking to you faster then. How fantastic was that? Woo! All right. Let me get back over here and pull it in and say good morning, everybody. Wow, that was ugly, right? That was about as ugly as it's been in a while. Straight PSO, 5 roll PSO, and a straight PSO. Hey, it happens, right? Yeah, it's funny. I'm not a believer in energy at all, right? However, I've been down the dumps for a few days now, and come in here this morning and just, right? Maybe there's something to this whole thing. Maybe Dice Coach is onto something, right? What do you think? Quick roll back the chat. I'm going to roll back the chat. What's in the chat that I have to see? Let me roll backwards here. Let's see. Let me roll back the chat. What do we have here? Two Wheel Paradise. Welcome to Veterans Day. You went. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. DJan, good morning. Let's put all the messages up here. Thanks to all who have served. Let's see. I will give you this in a second, Joe. Ed is here. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. It's not Cobwebs. It's just, I'm just feeling like crap. You know, it is what it is. Louie, sweet Lou. Good morning. Thanks to all vets and active military. DJen says, well, Chimney rolls. That's perfect. I need some of that. I need some more. Like I said, I want to get 36 shooters of just good rolls, bad rolls in between. And I want to be able to mix those shooters up in different orders so you don't know what's coming. But 36 good representational rolls. That's a great way to test any strategy that we got here. So yeah, that'd be great. We can use that for sure. All right, let's see. Jen says also hello and thanks to the veterans and their families. All right, let's see. Focus and not mess around. Yeah, I do need to focus, not mess around for sure. Yeah, everybody has a plan to get hit in the face. Mike, who's watching the Mike Tyson fight on Thursday? Anybody else gonna watch the Mike Tyson fight? Let's get over here and talk about a couple things. One thing to talk about is this before we talk about the vets. Waylon, and there he is. Good morning, Waylon. Waylon came out and was talking about his family this week, which, you know, Waylon is a good friend of mine. I consider Waylon a good friend anyway. And he and I were talking earlier in the week, and he told me what was going on, and then he put it on Facebook, and then he put it out there on the world. Waylon's a pretty private dude, and for him to come out there and let you know what's happening with the family is a big deal. So prayers from all of us, Waylon, to you and your family. I know it's rough, man. Rough, rough. It's a rough go right now. Um, so I want to make sure that everybody sees how to help. Okay, and if you want to in chat talk about it some, but here is the GoFundMe page. And actually, if you want to find it, it's easy. You go to GoFundMe.com and you search for Stagner, which is Waylon's last name, and you find his son right here. Now Zach is a young kid. He's 22. He's got this weird aggressive form of bone cancer at his knee, and they're going to do knee replacement. It looks like as the first step to mitigation, and we'll see what happens from there. Ain't going to be easy. Ain't going to be cheap, right? And your family is going through it. Seems like our craps families are just going through it all the time. We're always having this world where somebody's always there's something happening, right? We need I need like a clear month for us, or like a clear 6 months for us, where no bad things are happening, right? But Waylon, I told you over email, I told you or over text, I told you on Facebook. You're always in my thoughts, dude. Right? This whole thing with you and your son it's brutal, man. I know, and he's too young to be going through it, and it's too hard for you as a dad to have to navigate that, right? And like you're saying, it breaks your heart, right? And I'm going to put that up there. It breaks my heart, right? As a dad, right? Nothing you can do, right? You are your job, right, is to pray and to navigate, right? You got to help him get through it, and it's going to be really hard because kids are tough. They talk tough, they act tough, and all that kind of shit, right? And you guys are from the South, which adds an extra level of toughness to it. But we all know how scary that word is, right? And to hear it, so navigate him through it, dude. You be strong. We'll be strong with you, for you, and praying for you. So just everybody keep Waylon and his family in their thoughts. That guy puts a lot of time in for us. He has for years, and yeah, he is a handsome lad. Good looking boy. Good looking family over there. And Waylon, by the way, speaking of good looking families, Waylon did the opposite of me. Now, you guys can't see me on purpose. Waylon shaved his head. It looks like a boss now, finally. I am going the opposite direction. I'm doing the Movember thing. I haven't shaved since November 1st. So I got scruff everywhere. My hair's growing back. You can't see it. My hair's growing back. I'm gonna go let it come out. So let's see if I can grow hair anymore. I'm gonna see if I can grow hair. The other thing I want to talk about, of course, is Veterans Day. Thank you, veterans. Now, here's the deal. We got a couple of announcements here. One is Veterans Day. We all should talk about this. I don't know why there's always confusion about this, but like Memorial Day is for fallen soldiers. Veterans Day is for retired vets, for vets that are living. This is our chance, right? The guys that have fallen, we can't thank them. We can thank their families. We can honor their families for what they sacrificed for all of us, right? And Ed has said this better than anybody else, right? If you love what you have, right? Look at me. I'm bitching about having a bad week. I got a crap stable in my freaking house. I got a wall full of baseball hats, right? I got, you know what I mean? I got everything, right? And I'm here bitching about a bad day. And seriously, you got all that. Like nobody gets to have that in the world, right? Most of the world does not get to live like we do, right? And that's because of what veterans have sacrificed. The veterans that are living today, this day is for them. This day is for them. This is the veterans. This is to talk about the scruff. It's for the guys, right? If you see a veteran, right, this is the day to reach out, right? And I'll tell you this. I know a lot of vets, right? When I was working at the last school that I was working at, we were a GI Bill school. We took a lot of veterans. We had probably 60% of our student body were veterans. I got a chance to talk to them a lot. And these guys, they're very humble, right? They're proud of their service. They have a lot of things about their service that they'll never talk about. They don't want to talk about. They actually don't like you saying thank you for your service, believe it or not. I didn't know that. They were like, we don't really like that, right? They don't want to be thanked for it, right? We need to thank them. I told these guys, I told them, we need to thank you, right? It's for one of these things that a preacher once told me, told my congregation, about faith and grace and all that stuff. He said, grace is extended you have to allow somebody to give you grace. Like you have to open your heart to receiving it. Like it's really hard, right? Forgiveness is for the forgiver, not for the other person, right? You have to open your heart to allow that to happen, right? So sometimes the vets don't want to hear thanks for your service, right? Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm telling you, I've been told by more than one person they don't really love that, right? Because they want it, they're very humble, right? But it's for us, right? It's like we tell them, hey, we appreciate what you did, and they'll always be conciliatory and thank you and give you, the handshake, but internally they don't love it. I'm telling you. Um, but today's the day where we get a chance to do that, right? We get a chance to live outwardly, right? We get a chance to buy somebody breakfast or lunch or whatever, right? Went around restaurants yesterday and dropped money into the restaurants and say, hey, like the first vet that comes in today, breakfast is on us, breakfast is on us, breakfast is on us, right? That's the kind of thing that you do, that if you can do it, right? And just find a way to thank the guys, right? You see a guy wearing that hat, a nod sometimes, like I see you. The Vietnam vets especially were never seen. Those guys were never seen. They were seen in a negative light. You've heard the song that I play, right? All the time. I play that song. It's a 5-minute song that I play before Craps for the Cure stuff. That's a song called Social Outcast. And that song is all about veterans. That song is all about homeless veterans. It was a plague in Seattle for a long time. Veterans, especially from the Vietnam War, were still in the 90s when I wrote the song, down, right? They were still being looked down upon, spit on, right? Still being shamed. And a big part of the homeless problem here in Seattle back in those days and the drug problem was a lot of vets, right? Obviously, it's gotten better, right? There's more services now, and people I think are more aware of veterans and more in love with veterans than they ever were before, but these guys are still suffering. Hence, Craps for the Cure, right? Why we did Craps for the Cure for the veterans is exactly this, right? It's exactly to find a way to honor these guys, right? And yeah, thanks. I'm glad, Jen. I'm glad to hear that. And again, Vietnam vets had it the worst, right? They were disrespected in ways that you and I and a lot of people probably can't imagine, right? Anyway, this is their day. This is their day, and so today's all about them. Tonight, by the way, we're gonna do this. 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock East. We're gonna have the drawing. Now, Ed, I have not written Ed back yet. He wrote me yesterday in a text message. He'd like to be a part of it. I want Ed a part of this. I think Ed should be on the show for sure. Ed gave the most passionate speech about veterans I think I've ever heard in my life, during Craps for the Cure. So Ed, obviously, you are for sure. If you want to be part of that show, you're part of that show. I'm going to ask that all the Craps YouTubers don't do a live show. I've never done it before. Tonight I'm going to do it. Nobody, please go live tonight. I'll talk to everybody. Individually, but tonight would be a night I'd like to have reserved just for this. It won't be a long show, half an hour. We're going to go ahead and do the drawings, honor some people, say our thank yous. But yeah, 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern will be the show where we'll do the raffle drawings and we'll announce the final tally and all that stuff. So it's going to be a good night, a short night, and we'll get you guys back to your regular degenerate crapsy stuff after we're done. Okay, so that's the plan for tonight, is to do Craps for the Cure at about 6 p.m. So yeah, amen about Ed. That was the best. I mean, I've never seen, like, how do I say this right? And Jen, you were there, right? And Holy Roller, you were there, and Ryan Mark the Point was there, and Joe was there, Ian was there, and I'm telling you, I've never had a situation where somebody over Zoom said something that knocked a whole room to their knees. Right? That was a weird experience. Like I've been in a room with a dude or a gal giving a speech and been moved. I've never been moved like that over virtual. It was unbelievable. I do not have an update for Sideshow, by the way. Off-topic question from Skill. I have talked to him a few times, but he's in the middle of moving, selling his old house, moving, setting up his new job and everything. He's getting work. So I don't know what his status is as far as getting the channel back together again, but I know that's on his radar for sure. So Joe reminds us, last chance, get the bids in for sure, right? Tonight will be the raffle. Get the bids in. Joe's table is the leader in the clubhouse, by the way. He has, the table has taken the lead on the number of bids over the cruise. So let's get on it, right? We have all day to do this, right? I'll put some more notifications out there, but all day to get it up there. Love can help here too. That's a big thing, right? Tom's talking about Waylon. It's a big deal, right? And I think for the vets, for Waylon, obviously, right? If you got somebody going through something, it does matter, right? Like the whole thanking the veterans thing, it matters in a big way because they need to know that what they did mattered, right? They need to know what they did mattered. It's an important thing. So even if they don't love hearing it, because a lot of guys, it brings them back, right? And that's a big part of the PTSD piece. A lot of guys, it brings them back, and a lot of guys just don't want to have the memories, right? So I think that's why I latched on to VMF so hard. Anyway, so there's all that, guys. That's the announcement for today. We're gonna do it all tonight. We're gonna have a hopefully a great show tonight. Get some good guests on there. We'll have a good thing. Let's see. Jeff bought $200 for the table and hope you have to bring it east. Jen, I think, bought a few tickets and hopes that it moves west. We'll see what happens, right? A lot of people want that table for sure. It's funny because I have the back end. I know who spent what. I know how many. I know that there's people that put quite a few tickets on that table. So we'll see what happens. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. All right, let's leave my chips out there. Why don't we stop talking? Let's go. What does Clay say, Jeff? Less chin, more spin. Let's go play some more craps. Let me go just get out there and roll some dice, and we'll just have some fun for the next maybe 15 minutes or so. Probably stop here at 8 o'clock this morning. Let me go back at it, right? Let's go back at it. Let's do a little, boy, I burned $5,000 this morning. That's unbelievable. Unbelievably awful performance by me. Let's go at it. Let's go at it today. Let's go another 5,000. And let's do a little bit of maybe a military themed kind of thing today. There's 2,500 bucks. Let's send the Marines out. Here we go. We're $500. We're gonna do a little horseman. Okay. And what we're gonna do is this: $500 as the horseman, $200 on the don't. We'll do $300 come bets. I'm gonna take another $100. I'm gonna take a purple chip and get 5 blacks out of it. Okay. And we're gonna have the Navy off to the side. So one of those black chips is gonna be hardways. Okay, we'll get all the hardways. I'm gonna put them up here so you can see the bets because my table, my camera, you can't see the hardway section. So these will be on the hardway numbers where my hops normally are. I'm gonna let them sit up there, but those are hardway bets, quarters each, right? We're gonna take another $100 and I'm gonna go 25, 50, and 25 on the ATS. Okay, so $300 change from that. Okay, so we have $500 is a horseman. He's gonna be the Marines. The Marines are gonna kind of feel this thing out, sort of do some recon for us, see how the shooter's throwing. The Navy's doing what the Navy does. They're gonna sit out there and just kind of dump firepower where it's needed, right? The Air Force is gonna come in by. Once the Army picks it up and starts doing the place bets and pressing, we'll have the Air Force come along and power press with us. Here we go. All 4 branches of service here are in action, except for the Coast Guard. My Coast Guard friends, I love y'all. I love y'all, but this is a little different. Here we go. Ready? Let's get them out. Here we go. Looking for a non-7 on the come out here. Let's get a point set for our guys, huh? We got a 9. That's freaking perfect. All right, 6, 3, 9. There it is. And I'll use my white lammers and we'll mark it up. There's our first ding on the ATS. Of course, you'll see it on screen once I get the roll tracker going. So let's go. Let's get, oh no. Let's see. Let me refresh the roll tracker window. And let's type in that 9, 6, 3. And here we go. Let's have a good run here. Let's get all these bets to pay. Let's have the, let's bring it home. Let's bring it home this morning. Here we go. This is going to be a $100 come bet. That's again, the Marines doing some recon. How's the shooter doing? How are we going to be? Right? Protecting us all on the way in. There's an 8, right? Kind of carving a path. That's a great place for the come bet to go. It goes to the 8. I'm going to mark the 8 for the ATS. And we're going to get our second come bet rolling. these come bets pay, they're going to turn into place bets. That'll be the Army coming through behind them, right? That's how we're going to do it. We're going to get the Army coming through once the Marines clear the path. All right, here we go. Here we go. We coming out of that come to hopefully a good number. It's a 7. It's a 7. That's fine, right? That's the Marines' job. Okay, so we'll lose our 8, and we'll lose the $100 in hardways. We'll lose 100 here on the 8, 100 in hardways. We'll lose 100 on the ATS. We're going to get paid 100 in the come and 200 out here, which means what? Everything goes right back, right? That was a freebie. That was a Marine Corps freebie. Take one for the team. All right, and here we go. We're right back where we started again. Everything gets paid, and we're right back where we started. No harm and no foul, except for what's foul is my freaking throw. My throw is ass today. For whatever reason, I cannot get out of my own way. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's get this cleared. Let me get these things out of here. And that was a complete tie. Okay. Here we go. That is a 6-5 yo, which sucks for the Marines. The Marines got pounded on that one. I'm sorry, guys. 5-6 yo, that was brutal. We'll lose $200. I'm just going to put it right back. They're not going to run from that fight for sure. Coming right back to it. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, we're going to do here. I'm going to change my set. One more time, change the set. Here we go. That's a hard 8. Hard 8, 4-4, square pair. 4-4. Okay. So Dolt's going to fight the 8. Hard ways were off. We don't work them. I'm not Ryan. I'm not a crazy person. I'm not working them. Here we go, coming through. I'm going to put these in the field. The ATS bets down in the field. All right. Let's go. Let's go. One of these shooters today has got to be good, right? One of these shooters today has got to get past roll 2. That is a 7. Can you believe this crap? Okay, well that's okay. We're gonna make $100. Wow. That's a 6-1. Jeez, Aloo. All right, so we're gonna get paid 200 here, 100 here. We're gonna lose 200. The net of that is $100. We win 100 back of the 200 that we lost, so we're down $100. Come on, guys. Can we please have a shooter? Gotta call in the subs, man. Maybe I'll change the dice out. Maybe it's these unlucky dice. I don't know. Let's go with what are these here? These are dicecoach.com greens. We'll go with the greens. Let's try them. Will the green dice do any better for me? Let's go. Something's got to work. Man, something's got to work. All right, let's go here. Maybe it's got to be a faster spin today. Maybe that's my problem, right? Just try that. Try alter something, right? There's a 4. 3, 1, 4. Okay. Slide you over. Mark you up. That was me hitting my guitar with my stick. 3, 1. All right. Roll trackers gone. Let's do it. This is the one. You know, I haven't paid myself once all day today. Honest to God, not one bet is paid today. I had all these place bets earlier, never got paid once, right? Except for these 7s on the Horseman. I haven't really gotten paid on a box number yet all morning. How insane is that? Every single shooter today, zero box hits. Wow, there's a 9. That'll work. That'll work. This comeback will travel to the 9. Next comeback's coming in. We'll mark it up. Here we go. Navy's sitting there. waiting for something to do, right? The Marines are over here clearing a path. Path has been cleared. Look at this. We got a 3, 3, 6. That's going to jump into the 6. We're going to drop the next combat in, and you know what's going to happen here. Let me type that in first. 3, 3, 6. That's a good one. So 9. It's 9 green chips, right? 9 green chips to me feels like, I don't know how many hundreds is that? It's $225, right? That's 8, 9 green chips. How about them apples, right? Let's make that thing look like $100, and we'll take the rest back. Okay, we're gonna take back $150 to the rack. Boo-yah. That helps a little bit. That gets. I think we're back to even now. I think that actually covers up the loss of the 11. Maybe. Here we go. Here we go. Third and final combat. Marines are about to be called back to the boat. Right here. Let's get a number and call them back. There's a 4. 314. Well, we got planked here. That's a bummer. Puck is off. 314. But they did their job. The boys did their job. There's the 4. Puck is going to be off. We'll lose our hard way, and we'll put it back. Put that green over here. Lose the don't. That's it. Marines are done. We're still rocking the ATS. We're still rocking our hard ways. We're just off the don't. They got the 3 combats up there. As those combats get paid, and hopefully they will, we'll bring in the grunts. The Army's going to come in and turn those combats into place bets. We'll start playing some craps and pressing some shit up. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. I trust me. I trust me. As my son's girlfriend says, I like me. I like me. Here we go. Coming out. Coming out. Give me something good. No, not that. No, not that. Ugly. Lose the ATS. Lose the combats. What a freaking bummer. Terrible time for that. Hardways are still there. ATS gets cleared. God, that sucks. What a terrible time. What a terrible time for that to happen. Damn. 4-3. It's still the same shooter, but now we got to go replace stuff, right? We got to put stuff back. Start over again. There's 200 down there. There is my 25, 50, 25. And now I'm actually down quite a bit. $500 for the next set of combats. Here we go. Let's get something, man. Let's get something to work here. Talk about just a day where you can't get out of your own way. This is it. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Really? Really? 6-5. Ugly. Down here, ugly. I'm going to stay in it. I'm going to stay in it. Shooters beat me twice. Picked off a 4 as the point and picked me off on the come out 11. Man. Man. All right, there's an 8. There's an 8, easy 8. Let's mark it up. There it is. Comeback coming. I don't need to mark. I actually have ATS on the screen. I'm not going to mark it on my table. We'll just do that. 5, 3, easy 8. Okay. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. God, the Army hasn't had a chance to even jump into the freaking field of battle yet. We haven't even gotten past nothing yet. Come on. 5. All right. 3, 2. That's something different. Fine. That's the first 5 all day. There's a 3, 2, 5. Combat on the way. Quietly, we're on roll 9, believe it or not, of this shooter that we've lost all this money on. Super cool. Here we go. Nice looking throw, and it's a 7. I say it out loud, and it just becomes reality, right? So again, it's a tie, right? All the hard ways come down. We have the pressed up 6. That's fine. That's $100. That's $100, right? So we lost $100 on the hard ways, $100 on the come bet, and $100 here. What we get paid $100, $200, $300 there. So it's an even split. Everything goes back the way it was. Put these $200 back out there. And let's do last shooter. Let's call it last shooter. We're gonna put this day on life support. This day is on life support. What a horrible, horrible day. I'm just gonna shoot. Stack the 12s and let's just get going that way. Can't get out of my way. There's another yo. Good Lord. Good Lord, Johnny. Good Lord. 6-5. Wow. That's another don't pass killer. Bam. I'm gonna pull a Waylon and go here. I'm gonna pull a Waylon. We're gonna jack that bad boy up. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go, Waylon. $6-5 yo. How about that? How about that? 2 yos in a row. Chiro up there. Give me the finger. There's 500. We'll do. Yeah, we'll keep it at 5 for two shots because I don't want to break any more purples. Maybe today's whole thing is just burn $5,000 twice. Maybe that's the whole theme of the show. $6, 4, 2. All right. All righty. Or 2. Here we go. Come bet. Nice little come bet. Nice, happy little trees. Come on, Johnny. 5. That's another good looking toss. I'm telling you, they're looking better. The throws out of my, you can't see the flight very good, but they're looking good. Just not getting any kind of good results today. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 5 in the books. We don't need much. We don't need much. We just need a little bit of a tiny miracle. Just a tiny miracle. There's a hard 4. That will work. Okay, 2, 2. That helps a little bit. All right, comeback goes to the 4. Next comeback comes in. That 4 up there is going to pay $175. Looks like 100. Bring $100 back. All right, let's get these Marines on the beachhead, huh? Let's get them up on the beach. Come on, let's go. Here, right here. This is the one. Can we get all the players playing the game at the same time? That's what I want. I want everybody playing the game at the same time. Here we go. Come on. Get out there. Get out there. It's a freaking 7. Are you kidding me? Ah, man, can't get them. I can't. The Army has been sitting on that damn crew carrier waiting for a chance to play, and they don't get a chance to play. All right, here we go. Taking the press down. We're going to lose 1, 2, 300, $400. Okay, we're losing 4. We're winning 6. Winning 5 here and 1 here. Okay, net of $200. Back to the rack, and we're reset. I got to win this bet twice. Oh, my gravy. What time is it? 7:54. I still have to do one more show. I can't get to 8 o'clock. Trying like hell to get to 8 o'clock just one time with one shooter making money. Not one box number has pulled $1 back. We haven't pulled back $1 from one box number yet. Honest to God, no place bets have paid, no come bets have paid. It's been nothing but freaking 7s all morning. Man. Frustrating. Coming out. Of course it's a yo. What else would it be? What else would it be but a 6-5 yo? That's got to be 5 yos on the come out today, right? It's got to be 5 of them. Good Lord. Okay, we're going to take that $500 away. We're going to go to 1,000. We are going to rail dump right here, guys. This is going to be the end of the game. We're going to rail dump because it's fun and it's fake. Here we go. Come on. This is the big one. Right here. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a 5. Okay, the new point is a 5. We're going to go with $500 in the come now. 415. We're just going to hammer it. Let's go. We're gonna get sevens. I'm gonna get paid on the damn sevens. That's it. We're gonna only throw sevens, then pay a brother, right? Here we go. Oh, they split. They split. What is it? It's a yo. That'll work. Get one of those back, right? 6-5 yo. Bam. Stack it. Stack it, don't rack it. Know what Coach Parker says? Right? This is the Marines trying to get on that beach, bringing in the heavy artillery here. They're just gonna. They're getting tired of getting picked off. Let's go. This is the AP. This is the APC coming in right here. 10 hard. Thank you, baby. All right, 10 hard. $1,000 goes to the 10, right? That's gonna pay 175. It's gonna look like 100. We're bringing back $100 to the rack. Next comeback. Still have yet to see a box number actually pay with a bet on it besides the hard ways. Besides the hard ways, not one box number is paid. How about a hard 10 here, huh? Hit us an 8. 5-3. Up to the 8 you go. Into the come you go. We're going to lose the easy 8. Replace it. All right, Marines. All right, Marines, do your job. Let's go. Get up in there. Get up in there. Can't see the other one. 5, 6, yo. That's cool. Bam. Stack it, don't rack it. Stack it, don't rack it. Oh, I got a mess over here. Let's go. Something's got to get paid somewhere, right? Something's got to get paid somewhere on this board. One time. How many yo's have I thrown today? It's got to be, that's 3 on this shooter. The last shooter had 2, I think. I got to go back and look. Today was the yo fest. Here we go. Come on, Marine. Get up there. Get up there. It's an 8. How about that? That will work. Okay. It's a 5-3 easy 8. That's our first paid bet of the day. That's going to come down. 1,000 goes up. That pays $500. I'm going to break a black to put my hard 8 back up and 3 change. And now we're playing. I got a come 8 and a come 10, both at $1,000. Let's hit one of those. Let's hit one of those. Come on. We'll go 640 across. We do it. There's a 5. Of course, we're going to pick off the don't because that's how my day's going, right? 4-1. All right. Lose $1,000. It's all good. It's all good. Not going to go back out. We're kind of set up. We're coming out. We're coming out. Let's do it. We did a 9 and a 12 for the top half. That would make us right. Another kiss. It's a 9. Hey, we got one of them. We got one of them. Just need that midnight. All righty. We're on the 9. We're on the 9. 6, 3, 9. How about us? Let's do this set here. Here we go. Give me that. Give me that 10. Give me a 10. Nope. Nope. You know what it is. You know what it is. 4-3. We get nothing from nobody, and we out. That's the day. That is the day right there. It shows a 4. That was a 4-3. Boom. And yeah. And we're out. We're out. I'll set the rack up for tomorrow now. But yikes. Yikes. That was a horrible day. Manifesting crap. That was my day. Manifesting the crap. Let's go sit down here. I got to tell you, I love the setup. I love just shooting and then sitting down and talking. Like it's the best setup. I'm on tilt, 100% on tilt, right? I just wanted the Army to play. right? I mean, seriously, like, all I want to do is get the 3 come bets out there, get 1 come bet to pay, set myself up across, right? Never got to where the Marines could actually capture the hill today. The Marines couldn't capture the hill. Army couldn't go in behind them and do their job, right? We never got to that. And the Air Force was ready to start dropping missiles when I would repeat numbers. 0 repeats today. Got nothing. Throw my dice in the trash as a way. Yeah, throw them all away, dude. That was whatever. It's welcome to my world, everybody. This is this is how it rolls for me sometimes, right? All right, let's get out of here. Reminder, tonight, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock East. I'll see you here for the big giveaway show. Hopefully we'll have Ed on. Hopefully we'll have some other people on. And that's all she wrote for this morning. So love y'all. God bless everybody. Prayers for Waylon and the family. Thank a vet if you see one today. If you have a chance to buy somebody lunch, let them know you're thinking about them. Tip of the hat is all you need. Let them know you care. Let them know that you appreciate it. All right, guys. Thanks all the vets. God bless all of you, and I'll see you tonight. Bye.